Welcome back to another Purge Review. We have with me today the reviewer. And what's your name?
Madeline.
And your name, sir?
Jack.
And your name?
Heather.
And we've been reviewing, or going to be reviewing, Super Y. Hold up, Madeline. ABC letter game. And this is a game. Where do we buy this game at, Madeline? Do you remember?
Target.
Target. So this game can be bought at a big box. What else is interesting about this, Madeline?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
PBS Kids.
PBS Kids, there's going to be a lot of learning in this game, but they try to do it in a fun way. What we're going to do is we're going to show you how to play. We're going to show you the ins and outs of the game, what characters are involved, and we're going to come back, and then we're going to tell you whether you should keep it or purge it. It's a big secret, right, Madeline?
Yeah.
Yep. And now we're ready to show you the flow of the game and kind of how it works out. So you get 4 characters. Madeline, if you want to point to them, you get Super Y, or that's Princess Presto. You have
This is Super Y.
Go ahead, show 'em.
Alpha Pig. So these are all the characters.
And you slide them into the bases. Show us how that works.
So you do this.
And any character can go with any of the bases. So Super Y can be blue. And we're going to play without Wonder Red because there's only 3 of us. And there's a start where everybody starts at, and there's a finish. So we'll go around the board this way.
So
And then there's 4 decks of cards, right?
yes.
You see the 4 decks of cards that come with it? And there's the box art.
And so what you do
Let's get the spinner.
you spin. So deal is Alpha Pig. Stack. And this is Princess Presto's stack.
And we'll show you more of those as we go through the game. We're going to do a turn of the game. So
And Super Y stack and red.
So you're going to go one time around the board, and whoever gets the most cards is going to win. So the game shouldn't drag on too long. So Madeline, you go first.
So basically what you do, you spin the spinner, you get a 1, go 1.
And then you'll draw the character. In this case, we're going to draw, let me show a picture of it, Wonder Red. And then you'll flip over. Now let me go over what each of the cards do. Show them the back of the card, Madeline.
And it says big.
Well, let me explain what they do. So Wonder Red, you're going to read the words. So go ahead and read them.
Big.
Bag.
Bag.
Flag. And you have to find a word. You have to say a word that rhymes with that. That's how she's going to do. So what's the word that... Bag. Flag.
Bag. Flag.
Now find a word that rhymes with that.
Bag.
It can be any word in the world. It doesn't have to be on the board.
Bag. Jag.
Jag is a word, sure. And then you're going to have Alpha Pig cards. And what you're going to do with Alpha Pig is you're going to turn it over, point to the uppercase letter that matches this. So what letter is that, Madeline?
T.
T. Now point on the board to the uppercase T.
Uppercase T.
Yes. So that's how you would do Alpha Pig. Then you have Princess Presto. Point to the first letter in this word. So you have to say, what is this? What animal is that? Is that a bat? And then you would point to the B. So that's how Princess Presto would work. And then Super Y is the last one. And you would just point to the word on the board that matches this picture. So that's a shell, right? A shell that we would find at the beach here in Florida?
Yeah.
So point to the word shell. And then you would point to the word. And that's how they work. So, Madeline, you were first. You got Wonder Red. Let's show them how it's done. Bag, flag, and you said jag. You got that right. So you get to keep the card, which will score a point. Jack, can you do a spinner? And Jack's 3.
Whoa!
He gets to move 2. So let's move you 2, buddy. 1, 2. And you get an Alpha Pig. Now this is going to be more of a learning experience for Jack. So, point to the letter that matches this. So this is, what letter is that, Jack?
T.
T? Yeah.
T.
Can you point to the T on the board?
Uppercase.
Uppercase T. You've seen the lowercase.
T.
Now can you point to the uppercase?
Where's
Uppercase on the board. Point to the letter T. T. T.
T. No.
Okay. Nope.
That's
This is
an
T. So
T.
technically he wouldn't get the point. And we would go past. I'm going to let Daddy spin it one time. And I'm going to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a Super Y card. Once again, it's the one we already did with the shell. And we would point to the shell and you would keep the card. And that would continue around the board until
And then
you get to the
and
finish.
then it's the next person's turn.
Yeah,
And then you go that way, and then.
And it kind of repeats over and over and over again. And we're going to come back. We're going to tell you about the conclusion of the game, whether we liked it or not, and if this is a game that you should keep in your collection. Well, that's Super Y, the ABC letter game from PBS Kids. And it's kind of nice compared to some kids' games because it has a finite ending. So it's not going to go on forever where you push back. You're going to be progressing, and it's whether you know the cards or not. The downfall of the game is it's going to be a little bit like a trivia game where you're going to come to the game with certain information, but it's going to be a learning experience. So Jack is 3. How old are you, Jack?
2.
3.
No,
So
2.
identifying the numbers and the letters a little bit more harder. Madeline, how are you?
5.
She can pretty much read. So the game's a little bit easier, but still reinforces some things. The Super Wide cards are probably the hardest, or the rhyming ones. I think that was Wonder Red. Now, identifying the letters with Presto Pig would probably be the easiest. You still have the spinner, where you're going around the board. And that's give or take. So, somebody might have less questions to answer because it take them longer. But the game ends when somebody gets to the end. Madeline, what did you think about the game? Did you have fun answering the questions?
Yeah.
Like the Super Mario game?
Did you like the characters? This is one of your favorite, right? Wonder Red?
I like the symbol.
And what about the spinner? You were noticing something different about this spinner than Shopkins. Do you remember?
I like the symbol.
What's the difference?
It's coming off. I like the ABC.
Yeah, this one seems to be a little bit more durable, right? The spinner works a little bit better. Now, did you like it how it had a spin again on it?
Yeah.
That was kind of fun to get to spin it again.
And then I like the details.
Yeah. What about the characters? Did you like the characters they decided to put in? So they put the 4 main characters in. I always get stuck with Alpha Pig, don't I? Jack likes to be Super Y. So, Jack, what do you think about this game?
Oh no, nothing in there.
Okay.
I like the alphabet, but
You don't like the alphabet?
yeah.
So he
Mom,
must
what do you
have
think
too
about it?
long. I actually really like it. I like the
I
fact
actually
that
like this.
which one's that one? Oh, that's the rhyming one.
You like the
That
rhyming one?
That one seems to be a little bit tougher. I like the phonics in it. That they have to figure out sounds and match them with the other letters on the board. That seemed to be something that was very educational. I like this game more than some of the other games because I feel like they're actually learning something. I don't feel I feel like they're getting some kind of value out of playing
Did
it.
you feel like you learned something when you played it, Madeline?
Yeah.
Okay, Madeline, what was your favorite thing about this game? Gotta pick something.
That you can like the characters and details in like the words hat. Hey.
So you like the words and the rhyming of it?
Hat, bat, and bat. Hat, bat, and hat, and hand.
Here's the big question. Are we gonna purge it or are we gonna keep it?
Keep it. Keep.
Keep? What's one keep? Mom?
For sure, keep it.
Jack, keep it or purge it?
Keep it.
3 keeps. I'll say keep it for the kids. It's a good learning game. I think it can
Especially
bring
if
a lot
you
to the family.
homeschool or something.
Homeschooling can be used as a way to learn the letters and kind of. There's 4 levels of questions really. So pointing out the letters, reading them, rhyming. That's using the words in a different aspect. So it can be a good learning game.
Yeah, or
but they're still
reinforcing
fun.
what they learn at school.
That's true. 'Cause that's where Madeline's at, is reinforcing.
No, keep it.
And I guess our decision will be to keep it. That'll be the
Keep it.
family decision.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Did
watching.
you say homeschool?